Okay, we are here for round number 2. We have a very painful mana base, but I am going to keep it just on the 1, 2, 3 drop. Ooh, against Tron, so at least the life doesn't really matter. I was going to say, depending what they did, I would consider not shocking myself turn 1. It's kind of tough when you have 2 and 3 drops you want to play, but against Tron now it doesn't matter. We just need to just get a quick clock out. Hopefully we can disrupt anything. Ooh, Eldrazi Tron. Relic doesn't do anything. Thought Knot's here, we can path no matter what. Dismember does burn them, but like they have to take 4 damage to cast it. Maybe we don't care about that. No, the Corpse Knight will attack for more than... He'll attack for 2, and he'll drain for more with the Lingering Souls and whatnot. So yeah, we'll take the Dismember. That is, as we discussed, the downside of running Corpse Knight is it actually, like, I don't know that I would ever otherwise take a Dismember from their hand. I would have just taken the Relic, just through the fact that they can draw a card off of it, right? I could rather take a random card than take the Dismember, but not in this case. As long as they don't draw Tron like literal right now, could be okay. Actually, I mean, it's more the future that's scary if they draw Tron right now. The Thought Knot right now is not terrible. Matter Reshaper's annoying, also not terrible. We can path it, but I'd rather save the path for Thought Knots here, and like having 2 paths, I can always path the Thought Knots here. I guess for the sake of not taking damage unnecessarily, I'll do this, and I'm certainly going to use the Field of Ruin soon, but I want to start getting on board here. I'm not going to attack with a Corpse Knight. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Didn't quite catch the Relic thing, but I don't know that I would have done anything differently. I think I just want the spirits out and start getting a clock. Okay, well, I'm going to try and do everything in my power next turn to Field of Ruin their mine. Obviously can't flashback Souls anymore, which is what I was going to do, is Field of Ruin their mine and then flashback Souls. But ooh, Gideon is good. Gideon is very good. Certainly playing a land. I can Inquisition and path. Can path first, see what I draw. Probably should have done that before I played the land. I don't really want them to Thought Knot Seer my Gideon later. So it's play Gideon, make a 2/2, or Field of Ruin the mine, Inquisition, and path. If they have another Thought Knot Seer in their hand, that's really bad because I can't pull it with the Inquisition and they get to cast and take the Gideon. Let's just get on board here. don't think I even care to attack with the spirits yet. I think I just need all the chump blockers I can get. Well, that's a good start. Blast Zone is not very scary. That's the great thing about the tokens. So what do we have here? Both a Gideon. I will humor our opponent here. See what they get with the Matter Reshaper. Eldrazi Temple. No Thought Knot Seer. I guess they can cast Thought Knot anyway, it doesn't matter. Or they could have, no matter what. I still don't want them to have it, but... The 5/5? Ooh, Endbringer. That looks like something that needs to be pathed, sadly. Let's do this. Do I care about the Blast Zone? Probably not. Does this do again? Yeah. Yeah, this can't live. And the question is whether I attack with Gideon or make it 2/2. So this is getting pathed. This is getting chump blocked. I guess we can start by seeing what's in their hand. I don't think I can draw cards and Field of Ruin. They have another mine in their hand. Okay. And it wastes. So that answers that question. So I'm definitely not going to use the Field of Ruin right now. Can use it on the Blast Zone later. Another land. Let's do this. I was going to attack and see if they block, but they're obviously not going to block, so let's do this. Then I can attack with my Corpse Knight as well. And I'll leave a Spirit back to chump block. And what I was checking on Blast Zone is making sure they have to tap it to add counters and to activate it to sacrifice it. So if they decide to add counters to it, I can Field of Ruin. Okay, well, they drew Power Plant, which is fine with me. They're not attacking with Thought Knot Seer, which is also fine with me. Do I care to Field of Ruin? Maybe later. Let's do that. Bitter Blossom. Do I want to cast this or just Field of Ruin our opponent? So they can kill the Gideon next turn. I'm going to, this turn, attack for 5, 6, 7, 8. Blast Zone is therefore not very scary because they're going to go to 2 and I'll have Bitter Blossom, Corpse Knight, Spirit. They could next turn, if I Field of Ruin their Power Plant, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, so they can cast everything. Ulamog's the only scary thing. Let's do this now, and I'll cast Bitter Blossom. The question there was Field of Ruin or Bitter Blossom. History is a little too late. It's okay. Go to 2. I guess even if they draw Ulamog, so if they, yeah, because they can't, oh yeah, they have any mana they want. Since I didn't Field of Ruin, so they could easily Blast Zone and Ulamog next turn, but they had to draw exactly Ulamog. Yeah, okay. Cool. Eldrazi Tron. Probably want Generous Gift. Don't care for brutalities. Fatal pushes are interesting. Damping Sphere is interesting. Winds has to be good. Stony's there. All my threats are good. I don't know that I care to Fatal Push the Matter Reshaper. It doesn't hit the 5/5. It doesn't hit the Endbringer. Reality Smasher doesn't hit Endbringer. It does hit Thought Not Seer is the only consideration. The full colorless version is going to have a lot more artifacts, so I'm going to do this. They have things like Ratchet Bomb, which is bad for us. I don't know that Damping Sphere is quite worth it. And Inquisition's good against those artifacts, like Ratchet Bomb, like we talked about. It's good against Matter Reshaper. Generous Gift is good. Planeswalkers are probably good enough. Bitter Blossom, I think, is good. Like, Bitter Blossom Virtue is good. I don't want to cut a Corpse Knight. Gideon's good. Sorin, life gain is good if you're racing Eldrazi. Maybe the Sorin's just a little too slow. Let's do that. Double History Virtue. Yeah, I mean, it's just an aggressive hand. It's not interactive at all, which could be bad. Field of Ruin's good. So next turn I can go Virtue and then just start hitting histories. Okay, not having Tron is good. Chalice for 1 is okay. I'll take that. Bitter Blossom right now is better than Virtue. You can't Thought Not Seer's Field of Ruin, so maybe I'll save the Field of Ruin in hand. Just not let them know I have it. There's no land I would really care to hit. Let's go ahead and just fetch Plains. Chalice for 1 is annoying, for the record. I didn't mean to downplay that one, but it was not annoying to our current hand, but it does shut down Paths, which is an important card in this matchup. Spatial Contortion's good, that does something. Next turn, we'll see what we do. Like, I probably want to do History again, but I would like to kill that ballista, sadly. Cannot. Yeah, that ballista is just going to get out of control. But next turn I get to attack for a lot with a Virtue, and I can Field of Ruin if I need to. Ballista's not going to go nuts without Tron. Right now they can just add one counter to it. My knights are going to be 5/4s. It's really good. Fairies, 2/2s, one of them might die. Maybe two of them will die from the ballista, but that means ballista's dead, so it's not a problem. Ooh, Stony. Stony's good. Stony and Virtue, or yeah, Stony and Virtue, because Field of Ruin takes up too much mana. So I think what I can do is Virtue, make them decide if they want to ping stuff or not, or keep their ballista, and then I'll try Stony after. Because if Stony resolves, then it doesn't really matter if they have Tron. I mean, they can cast like an Ugin, which would be pretty terrible, I guess. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, so here was this was the big mistake here, was tapping Field of Ruin, basically. I just had it in my head that I probably wasn't going to use the Field of Ruin this turn, but having yeah, see, there's Tron. Shucks. Having lost the ballista already, Stony Silence is less important, and what would have been more important was leaving up Field of Ruin for this exact scenario, because now they can cast Ugin and just like win. Not much else wins. Like Ulamog doesn't win. Oh, they can't cast Ulamog because they have 9 only. So it's just Ugin. I presume if they had Ugin, they would just cast it and win. I don't know if they run Ugin, but that was the one card I was dead to. I mean, like Tower and Ugin were the one cards I was dead to. Because no, like, the big artifacts now don't matter, right? Like the sweeper artifact doesn't matter. Wormcoil is very good. That's close. Let's see. So I have a ton of 5/5s. 2 gets through for sure. If I attack with all the knights, they gain 6, they take 10. So they take net 4, which is good for me. Let's Thoughtseize first before we do anything. Oh, right. I knew that, I saw that when I drew the Thoughtseize and I just wasn't thinking. If I attack with Vent, is that lethal? No, they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's close. If I had not cast the Thoughtseize, I Oh, I could have attacked with Vent and cast Field and used Field of Ruin. That's unfortunate. That was a huge punt. I mean, Vent would have still only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 minus gain 6 life. Yeah. I guess I could see what I draw and see if it's Field Winds of Abandon. Sorin would have been lethal. F. Yeah, it would have been exactly lethal if I had not cast the Thoughtseize. That's stupid. Alright, yikes. That was brutal. Brutal Thoughtseize. As it is, though, I am willing to sacrifice a knight to deal them 4 extra damage, so. Now if they attack... Oh, of course. Of course they have another tower. Why wouldn't they? Okay. It's not good. They do have to attack with Wormcoil because they're dead to the fairies in the air. Are they going to get a bridge? Yep. Are they casting it before attacks? Oh, don't do that. Okay. Probably should have attacked first, but that's okay. Hoping Bitter Blossom will kill me, I guess. So, Corpse Knight is an out. Generous Gift is an out. I don't know what else. The problem is they can keep getting things with Karn. So we need to remember that oh, if they do this, they can't activate anything either. Then are we just locked and I just lose to Bitter Blossom? Because I won't be able to cast my outs either. Yeah, I have Stony Silence out, buddy. I think they realize that. Okay. Another Karn. What are they going to get? So I should have had this game last 2 turns ago if I didn't cast the Thoughtseize. Yeah, I mean, ooh, Mystic Forge. Ooh, new card. Okay. They can't use it though. Oh no, it does. Okay, they can't use the ability, but. Gideon doesn't do much for me. If I do get a Corpse Knight, though, will be a way to make creatures. What I'm going here is the Sorin emblem. This is giving them time to draw like an Ulamog, and then they can nug my Stony Silence. Okay. I guess that's a reason to cast Gideon. Like, there's really no good reason not to, I guess. Other than just the surprise factor. Oh, wow. Yep. So I don't quite know their intent now. It's actually not bad because now I know I don't lose my Bitter Blossom anymore. Well, that's good. So they're gonna need to kill that somehow. So if I draw Lingering Souls, well, I guess now they can cast Mycosynth Lattice. Yeah. Yeah, I think I lost this game. Yep. I mean, eventually, I don't quite see how they plan on winning. Oh, Ballista. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Could have attacked there, but yeah, I don't think I have any outs now. Because anything I draw is just, yeah, just can't be played. Okay. Well, I punted the loss, but still that was kind of interesting and close. That's right, I took out the brutalities. I thought those were outs for me. So they're going the whole Karn thing, which means I definitely want the Stony Silences. I don't know if this changes anything. I don't know that I wanted to get rid of anything for Damping Sphere. Inquisition doesn't look great. I don't really want to cut that for Damping Sphere. I don't think it's worth it. I would like to play first. So if I basically draw any white mana, this hand is awesome. Yeah. Well, not gonna kill me anytime soon. I have 19 white sources total. Alright, I'm curious to hear people's comments. I am gonna mulligan this, but I'm curious to hear if people would just keep this just on the YOLO and see if I draw a white source and have a really good hand. Well, on the flip side, I can just go Inquisition, Thoughtseize into Stony Silence. I'm gonna keep, And what card do I not want? I guess Virtue. I want all the disc. I could, yeah. I could get rid of an Inquisition because it's less good, but I probably want to keep it. And just win off the souls alone without the Virtue. Or I could go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Stony. I'll get rid of Virtue. Yeah, because I need to take like a Chalice or something. Potentially with Inquisition or a Matter Reshaper. Or any way to kill my Stony Silence. I'll take Thought Knot later. It'll be really painful if I don't draw my last land. Yeah, I should just cast Stony now in case they draw like a relic or something. Oh, I guess Blast Zone is how they kill Stony. Well, there's my replacement Stony. Karn or Thought Knot? Maybe Thought Knot. Karn I can kill if I draw Lingering Souls. Yeah, I gotta take the thing is Thought Knot can take the other Stony and then Blast Zone gets rid of, I mean eventually it gets rid of, yeah. Well, this is super frustrating. So they're going to activate the Blast Zone, and then next turn they probably kill it. Hopefully, and then I'll cast Stony again. Thought Knot's here. Yeah. Yeah, then they take the other Stony. Yeah, that's bad. So I kind of need to do Field of Ruin things here. Oh, Lingering Souls. Okay. Nice. Where do I do Souls? Let's do Souls. We do need to draw a path for the Worm Coil at some point. Or Winds. I take the damage this time. And we'll see. Other Souls, sure. Yeah, it's frustrating. This is when this deck doesn't look great, when you're just making 1/1s. Alright, we need a exile effect. That is not what we were looking for. I guess we do have one more turn for that. Unless we draw land and Sorin. Could probably race him. Yep. Take Stony. I guess they're just clearing any path type effect first. Would love to draw one now. Out Tron the Tron player. Draw the card they're looking for after. Ooh, this is probably good. Do I care about Tron? Not really. What's going to kill me is this Worm Coil. Um, 5 turns, 4 turns. They can spatial 1, and I don't want any thought not to get through, and I don't want to quad block next turn anyway, because the spatial will obviously get it, and yeah. All right. Guess I can probably chump leader. I need to chump the Worm Coil too. Yeah, so that was a mistake. If I was just going to let one through anyway, then I should have attacked with one more creature. Generous Gift is intriguing, that's for sure. It dies. So you're going to get a 3/3 creature. I could also kill their Thought-Knot Seer and draw something. It's not a bad idea. Gonna attack with 2. Really, I needed like a Virtue. Would have been ideal. If I was close to killing them, I could block with a Spirit and like Generous Gift my own token to not let them gain life, but that only works for a turn. And I don't want them to just Ballista kill me, so I don't really want to go to 2. Hopefully I'll draw a land here. Sorry, draw a path here. No. That would have been spectacular. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game, unfortunately. This match, actually, when punted that away. Well, why didn't they play that before combat? Pretty sure I'm just dead here. Yeah, I mean, I have no outs. Winds of Abandon is an out, actually. Okay. So I'm just playing to wins, right? If I like kill this, yeah, I'm just playing to wins. So let's do that. I'll take the 3. Wins? Stony Silence. I can still activate Vent and block with Vent. Gives me one more turn to draw Winds of Abandon. Oh, I should have attacked. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Never mind. Forgot about the Ghost Quarter. Alright. Well, punted that match away. I'm going to go ahead and chalk that up as a win because I could have won. I should have won game 2. Man, I saw that Thoughtseize. I was like, well, too bad I can't cast it anyway. And then lost my train of thought and cast it anyway. All right. Punt City. Close matches, though. We'll be back for the next round.